Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I gained a lot of subscribers since I posted part 1 of my Smart Lipo journey. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the love and the support, the sweet comments. You guys are so awesome and participating with me and Sonobello on my last video. I really appreciate it. This video has been highly requested. I was going to wait to post this until my 6-month update, but you guys insisted that I post it now, so here we are. I asked you guys in part 1 of this video to leave me some questions down in the comments, and you guys left a lot of questions. Some of the questions I had already answered in part 1, and then some of them were new. Overall, the questions are new and they're fresh, and I tried to get everybody's question. The biggest question of them all was how much was it? And you guys are just gonna have to keep watching to know how much money your girl dished out for this surgery, okay? So if you guys want to see all of the questions that I got, stay tuned. So the first question that we have is 18 too young? They're either asking, is 18 too young? Like, do you have to have consent to have the surgery? If you're 18, you are considered an adult, you can get surgery if you want. But if you're not asking for that, and if you're asking like, do I personally think 18 is too young to get surgery? I would say yes and no. I feel like at 18, you're still growing. You're still becoming like, you know, a woman. You're growing into it. You don't know what kind of woman you are necessarily just yet. I mean, I don't know. I would say just give yourself some time before you make the decision to get a procedure like this done. It is non-invasive, but it's still surgery at the end of the day. So I think that you should try everything else, like dieting, exercising, maybe waist training while you're exercising and dieting, like other options that's like not that's not invasive at all, or that's just not surgery. Just weigh out all of your options before you decide to have surgery. I am not 18. I am currently 28, and that probably just surprised a lot of you guys. I am 28 years old. I know I look like I'm 16, but your girl is 28. I definitely weighed out all of my options before I was like, okay, I just want to get surgery. Like, I dieted, I exercised, I fast. I tried so many different things, and it just wasn't working for me. So surgery literally was my last option. Question number 2 was, where did I get my surgery? I got my surgery at Sonobello here in Dallas, Texas, and Dr. Feldman is the one who did my surgery. So the next question says, what type of lipo did I have done? I had 360 lipo and tri-sculpt. So the best way that I can explain what 360 lipo and tri-sculpt is, so I had my upper abdomen, my lower abdomen, both of my sides, so my waist, my lower back, and my bra rolls. All of the fat in those areas sucked out, and then he went back and contoured my waist to cinch it even more. That is exactly what I had done. The next question says, was the surgery invasive? No, the surgery is non-invasive. A non-invasive surgery is where they perform above your muscle. An invasive surgery is when they perform underneath your muscles. Like, they actually have to cut through tissues and like muscles and stuff like that, I believe. So that's my best way of explaining what the difference between a non-invasive and an invasive surgery was. So the next question says, what was the pain level 1 through 10? So I'm just gonna give an overall pain level because there was like different stages of pain level, like from the beginning up until now. Like, there's different levels of pain. Overall, if I can give it an overall number, I would give it a solid 7 with 7 being the most pain, like the most pain I was in. I don't think I ever really reached a 10, and if I did, I don't remember it, because you should have watched part 1. But yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it also wasn't a cakewalk. Like, it was not a walk in the park at all. So the next question is, how tall am I? I am 5'4". Someone also wanted to know how much did I weigh before and after my surgery. Before my surgery, I weighed 177. That was the very first time that I ever weighed in, and I believe I weighed in at my consultation. Yeah, I believe you weigh in at your consultation. I weighed in at 177, and then my final weigh-in recently was, well, today, 160. Sometimes it says 158, but I always just stick to like 160. So overall, I lost about a good 18 pounds. The next question is, did I diet? I'm not sure if you guys are asking me, did I diet before or after, during, like, I'm not sure. As for like before my surgery, I would just eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. Like, I was just being careless with how I ate before. Now I watch what I eat. I stopped drinking certain liquors and beer and stuff like that. Like, I took a lot of stuff like out of my diet, so I guess you can say that I'm dieting, but not really. Like, I'm still enjoying myself, but at the same time, I'm not overdoing it, because like I said in part 1, I am not going to gain my weight back. You don't pay all this money or go through all that pain, get a procedure like that done, and then gain the weight back. That, like, I couldn't imagine that happening. But yes and no to the diet question. So the next question is, how many liters of fat did they take out of me? Altogether, they just took out 5 liters. So just imagine 5 liters of Coke sitting here. That was all of the fat that they just sucked right up out of me, which is disgusting. I wish I would have gotten a picture of it, or actually kind of recorded some of my procedure, but like I said in part 1, I was so out of it that I didn't even get to like record, take pictures or anything. But I do know they took out 5 liters. So the next question is, when did the leaking stop? You will leak, you will have holes in you, you will be leaking, and for me, I only leaked for like the first week, and I didn't leak a lot. The first couple days it was a lot, but like the first week altogether it wasn't a lot as like what I thought it was gonna be. But everybody is different. So after the first week is when I stopped leaking. The next question is, did I have lumps and did I get massages? I definitely had lumps, and I did not get massages. I know when you get lipo period that you're supposed to get lymphatic massages to help from fluid building up, basically. So I didn't get that opportunity. I don't know if it was because of COVID. I don't know if it was because of just Sonobello. Maybe I have to go look at other people's stories, but I did not get a chance to have massages, and I really wanted to, because I feel like it could have improved my my body and the way I look even more if I would have gotten those massages. I did have lumps, but I massaged them out myself, which was painful. I massaged them out myself because I did not have a massage person to go to. The thing with that is I found massage people to go to, but they were like, we need the okay from your surgeon. So when I was contacting, you know, Sonobello or whatever, they said that they emailed me the okay to have the massages, but I never got that email. And then when I first brought up the massages, they were like, you should wait. And I know from watching other people's, whether it's their BBL experience or their lipos experience, they get massages like the next day after they get up off that table. So I'm not sure why Sonobello doesn't really require you to get massages right after your surgery. I'm really just not even sure. It would be nice if they actually had their own team of massage therapists, because I think it could be they don't want anybody messing with their work. That could be it. But at the same time, people need these lymphatic massages so they don't have fluid buildup, because I definitely had fluid buildup or lumps and all that stuff, and I wish that I would have got the experience to get the massages. So that was one con that I definitely had with them, is that the massage thing after my surgery was like big question marks. All right, so this next question is funny as hell. So this question says, why does my butt look bigger? Lord. I think I have a clip of him explaining it just a little bit, so I'm gonna insert that right here. Listen to him.
Up through here is really nice because this is your waist. So your waist now, you can see it kind of curves out this direction. I'm gonna clean it out so it goes in, and then it will accentuate your hips. Making your waist smaller, and the waist is kind of from this crease to the top of your butt here. Makes your butt look bigger and rounder, and your hips look a little bit bigger. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
I like big butt, yeah.
All right, perfect. So if you reduce this, it accentuates this and this. Some people are like, what did you do to my butt and my hips?
Yeah.
Anything. I made your waist smaller. And so instead of coming here, if it goes in and comes out, it gives that, it accentuates it. So the ideal hip to waist ratio is 0.7. And so we come through here.
I have a lot of people assuming that I got a BBL because I posted this picture on my Instagram, and people are like, there's no way that she just got, you know, smart lipo or fat sucked out of her stomach and she didn't get it put in her butt. When I took these pictures, I was still very, very swollen. Like, I just had to take a picture. So my hips and everything, like I was just super swollen. Like, I don't even, if I was to take a picture right now, I probably wouldn't look like that because I was swollen in those pictures. But my butt still is a lot bigger and appears a lot bigger because when the doctor sucks the fat out of your hips, it makes your butt appear bigger. My butt definitely looks bigger, and I agree with everybody, it does. It looks bigger. She looks good. She looks great. But my waist is gone, so that's why she looks bigger. And let me also put a disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with getting BBLs. Honestly, I was thinking the other day, I'm just playing. I'm playing, but no, I don't think there's anything with getting any type of surgery. Like, if you want the surgery, get it. But I'm being honest, like, if I can be honest about getting this type of surgery, why not just go ahead and tell you that I had a BBL too? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing to hide, y'all. I'm trying to be as open as I can, okay? All right, so the next question is, how big were the incisions and did you get any scarring? My incisions were not big at all. My scars are, you can barely see them. The incisions are like little, what are those, dimes? They're little dimes, or even smaller than dimes. Like, my incisions are non-existent. You can barely see them. They do give you some, I think it's like scarring tape to put over your scars after your surgery, and it's supposed to help fade your scars if you do get scarring. So the next question is, did you have to get your FAJA taken in as you got smaller? It's so crazy because I actually so I had the FAJA that they gave me, or the compression garment that they gave me right out of surgery. They mailed me one, so that was 2. Then I end up ordering 2 more, I believe, on the website that they referred to me. And I was like, I did all of that when I could have literally saved my money, because these compression garments, especially, and you want to make sure you get good quality. You don't want to pay all that money for the procedure and then skimp out on the compression garment. No, you want to make sure that you get a good quality FAJA or compression garment. I did all of that when I could have just got mine taken in. I could have saved my money and got the one that I had taken in, and I don't know why I just didn't do that. You do want to make sure you at least have 3 good ones, because like I said, they're gonna give you one after your surgery, they're gonna mail you one in the mail, and then you should order an extra one to have. So you want to make sure you have at least 3, because you're not going to wear the same FAJA every single day, you know, because you're going to need to wash them, and in between washes you'll have another one to wear. So yes. And another question that I got is, did you wear foams in ab board and a backboard? With Sonobello Smart Lipo, they did not do the whole foam board stuff. I don't think it was necessary because it's not a BBL. I do know with invasive surgery like lipo and BBLs, like they do the whole foam board thing and all of that stuff. With Smart Lipo, I don't think that is necessary. If that is something that you want to do, you should definitely ask your nurse or your surgeon and see what he or she thinks. Last but not least, the most highly anticipated question of them all. Everybody wanted to know this, and that is, how much was my surgery? I'm going to break it down and tell you how much each section was that I had done. I had my upper abdomen, my lower abdomen, my waist, and my bra rolls done. So that's 4 sections. My upper abdomen was $17.45. My lower abdomen was $17.45. My waist was $17.45. And then my bra rolls was $1,100. There was also extra cost on there. So my pre-op appointment was $495. I also got something that they call the Diamond Recovery Kit, which was $349, and that kit was pretty much in part 1 what I showed you with the pills, the bruising pills, the bruising creams, the scarring tape, and just all that stuff. Your FAJA or your compression garments and stuff, that is included in here as well. And then of course all of the taxes. Everything added up together was $7,002. Like if you sit down and add that up, it's gonna come out to a little bit more, probably like 9 something, but I did get a discount, and if I can remember how I got my discount, I would definitely leave a description box on how you guys can get a discount, because there are discounts. I know that the consultation is supposed to be like a $500 consultation, and I know I did not pay for that. I definitely did pay for my first pre-op appointment though, which was $500, about $500. I do want to also add into this video that everybody's experience is going to be different. I know I had someone pretty much tell me her experience. She wasn't rude or anything, but she was pretty much just saying that after she watched my video, she was, you know, she was pretty much expecting exactly what I went through, and please don't do that. Like, you can't expect to go through the exact same thing that I went through, especially if you're not going to Sonobello. First of all, a lot of people can get Smart Lipo outside of Sonobello. You don't have to just go to Sonobello to get Smart Lipo. You'll have a similar experience like I did, but you will not go through the exact same experience as me. So don't, you know, watch my video and think that the experience that I had is the experience that you had. Mine was, like I said, a lot, like my expectations were not met because I expected the worst. And for someone who has low pain tolerance, like I like I did a pretty good job. Don't watch my video thinking that you're going to have the exact same experience as me. I'm just sharing what I went through personally. Everybody is different. Everybody's pain tolerance is different. Everybody's body is different. You never know how you're going to react to the medicines. You never know how your body is going to react to surgery. You just don't know. I just wanted to get that out of there, and I'm sorry if I made people think that this was gonna be some like cakewalk or walk in the park or whatever. I'm really sorry. Just from now on, do not expect to have the same experience that I had, because yeah, we're all different. We're all gonna go through things differently. I just want to say thank you guys for your questions. I really appreciate the love and support from you guys when it comes to my smart lipo journey. This has been literally a journey. So I still am going to do an update at 6 months and just let you guys know, still at 6 months, some more things. If you guys have any more questions that I still have not answered, please leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.